Welcome ASU Online Physical Chemistry Lab students for the spring 2023 semester. We're sitting on the front page of biopchem.education, where I provide a link to the current semester's course. And the primary point of this introductory is to look at some of the information. Each of these, it gives you links to the various lab projects, data analysis, link to YellowDig. The official LMS for ASU Online students is Canvas, which is where you'll be submitting reports, peer reviews. You'll be able to access your evaluated course grades and scores for each of your reports, etc. I also provide some additional resources on online computational thermodynamic data, how to make molecular structures, some of the background mathematics. This biopchem.education has several blog posts that go into depth about the various experimental or projects associated with this course, as well as providing some of the past projects. What we primarily want to look at in this video is to quickly overview the syllabus. And this is in PDF format. So the first page gives an overview of things. We primarily use Zoom. This is an ASU online course, so all of our interactions will be online. We'll primarily use Zoom for video conferencing. I'll provide recorded material on both YouTube and Vimeo, provide contact information. We'll be supplying on ASU Online's official LMS, which is Canvas, a lot of the links to signing up and when office hours will be as the semester gets going. And right now we're at biopchem.education, where I provide a mirror for all of the publicly accessible information on the course. For ASU Online students, it requires a decent internet connection, HTML5 browser, and other things. And this is often a component where students will run into issues. If you do, for ASU Online students, there is websites that tell you all the technology requirements for ASU Online and provide a fair amount of information. And if you run into any problems, there is an excellent support system available by either calling, online chat, or emailing 24/7 for ASU Online students. And the information is provided here. Page 2 goes over some of the generalities and then gets into what is a fairly standard grading, the primary components that you'll be evaluated on, which are reports generated for each of the 3 major projects. You will also be graded for your anonymous peer reviews of these reports, and a significant portion of your grade will also be associated with participation, online participation in this course in the form of comments, questions, interactions on these using a social platform, YellowDig, as well as kind of polling and standard quiz questions to make sure students are pre-lab prepared for things. A general week-by-week schedule is given here, where there's basically 2 weeks for each project, and there's a makeup project or an independent project associated if students have any complications, excused complications completing one of the existing projects, so that they have every ability within the short time frame of this course to be able to complete all components. There are very explicit deadlines for each of the project reports, when the anonymous peer reviews are due, and then the ability to use those reviews, comments, and evaluations to revise your report and have your revised report be what is finally evaluated for each of these. We also give some examples of additional independent projects or makeup projects available. So in generating laboratory project reports, the syllabus gives a fair amount of information, with the primary goal being that these are reports that mirror kind of a standard physical chemistry or scientific journal article. And on page 4, a lot of details of breakdown of the rubric and points for each of the standard components in an ACS scientific journal, or in this case, a written lab report, are broken down here. So this can be used to help with both the peer review as well as generating the report by students, and where the emphasis is as far as evaluation and point assignment for each of these. The peer review, I give further information because this is often something students haven't done in some of their prior labs, and I give some information online as well as in the syllabus about generating and properly providing an anonymous peer review. And your instructors in this course will be evaluating your peer reviews for accuracy, completeness, proper evaluation and point distribution, and in a sense providing 25% of your grade based on the completion, the successful completion and of peer reviews. So also another important component is the laboratory participation. One of the primary things students get out of scientific labs is that kind of teamwork and ability to learn from their peers and work with their peers in a lab setting. And we want to try to mirror this as much as possible online. So we're using YellowDig, which is kind of an online communication where you will receive weekly points for participating and online and interacting with your peers, and keeping up on each of the project components in this course. And then after that, a lot of the general policies are given that are general to ASU online, as far as attendance and grade appeals and things like this. So I'm not going to cover this in detail, but it's provided in detail on the syllabus. So you should be able to review the syllabus yourself. On Canvas, there's a syllabus quiz that should be taken within the first few days of the course. And then there are links to this website as well as all other information needed for this course, as well as links to the other resources like ASU Canvas, and additional information on peer review, and links to all of the information you'll need as we go through the different projects. I look forward to seeing students in spring 2023 Pchem lab. Thanks.